You know, this is the time of year when you see a little bit of hoarfrost, and today was no exception in Lethbridge. Check out some of the beauty that our team captured today, Naveen and Hayden. Look at the hoarfrost in the city. Isn't that beautiful? And a beautiful bald eagle they also captured. That is incredible. Look at that. Really nice, but it's too bad that the eagle didn't stick around. Flying off to maybe grab some dinner or something. There he goes. Jeannette Rocher is in now with all of the weather details. Jeannette, we experienced some of the hoarfrost, but also a bit of fog as well today.
Yes, and as mentioned before, there has been a fog advisory for Lethbridge and the surrounding area that should last until Thursday. Didn't seem to bother that eagle very much, though. Wasn't he just beautiful? That is such a rare find to see in the city. Maybe he was just sitting there in the tree waiting for the fog to clear. Who knows? But yeah, that fog advisory expected overnight into Thursday as well. That's when we'll see that lifting. Also risk of freezing drizzle and could see some flurries as well tonight and tomorrow. -5 for a high. That should stick around until Friday with mainly cloudy skies. Then we're going to see it clear up, -3 for a high. Then there's those pluses starting on Sunday, high of 3 degrees up to 4 on Monday and 1 degree on Tuesday to round out that 7-day forecast. So the average high for this time of year is 0, average low -12. So we've been nicely in that range for the most part. 19 was our high temperature. That was a record high on this day back in 1954. And the record low for this day was happened back in 1994, and it was -34. Sun rose this morning at 7:57. Sun set this evening at 5:35. We're getting so close to that 10-hour mark, just a little bit under. We're sitting at about 9 hours and 48 minutes of daylight. On the west coast tomorrow, a little bit of a rainy one, looking at 40% chance of showers in the morning, 70%. Make that 70% by the afternoon, though. 8 degrees for a high in Victoria. 8 also in Vancouver, also looking at some rain as well and some fog lifting in the morning there. Looking at a high of -3 in Edmonton. We're looking at 30% chance of flurries and risk of freezing drizzle. Calgary, much the same tomorrow as Lethbridge with that fog advisory in effect until Thursday, -2 for a high, also seeing 30% chance of flurries and a risk of freezing drizzle there as well. We are looking at periods of light snow in both Saskatoon and Regina tomorrow, -4 for a high in Saskatoon, -3 in Regina, 1 for a high in Winnipeg. Now, here's what's happening. We've got a Colorado low approaching southeastern Saskatchewan and southern Manitoba, so that's going to change those nice mild temperatures, also bringing with it a mixed bag of precipitation. We're seeing an actual rain snow line developing across the Red River Valley towards Ontario. So tomorrow what Winnipeg is going to see is rain and then sharply changing to snow by the afternoon. So there you have it. As we get into the central part of the country, Toronto sitting at a lovely 6 degrees tomorrow with a mix of sun and cloud. And then we've got clearing skies in both Ottawa and Montreal tomorrow. Ottawa a little bit warmer, 1 degree for a high and -2 for an expected high tomorrow in Montreal. Let's get over into Atlantic Canada, shall we? Fredericton sitting at a high of 0 with clear skies. Beautiful. A lovely 2 degrees expected in Halifax tomorrow with clearing in the morning, clearing late afternoon in Charlottetown, 0 for a high. And also 0 expected to be the high in St. John's tomorrow. St. John's looking at a 40% chance of flurries and a risk of freezing drizzle with up to 40 km winds there. So there you have it. That is your forecast.